Hi Team Casey. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple different things. I'm going to go ahead and start with the innovation team's first big goal for the year. Our first big goal is all KSC K through 5 students will have an ePortfolio by second quarter. We've decided to use Google Sites as our ePortfolio of choice. And this portfolio will follow them kindergarten through 5th grade. So they'll be working on developing the same portfolio for 6 years, which is pretty great. And so you can imagine a 5th grader will be able to look back at something they did in 1st grade and compare them and see how much they've grown, which is pretty awesome. So, and the second thing I'm going to show you is the format that we've decided to use. And we're all going to be using the same format. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So first thing you'll notice is that it is titled First Name, Last Name, KSE Portfolio. And the second thing you'll notice is over here, all of these pages. So they're going to have a page for each grade level and then a page for specials. And I know you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But don't worry, you're not expected to add all of these pages in 1st grade. You're going to add each page each year. So, and then within each page, you're going to have sub-pages, and you can see the sub-pages by clicking this arrow. And each grade level is going to have the same 4 sub-pages: language arts, math, science, and social studies. And so if I look at a 3rd grade one, it'll look the same as the kindergarten one did. And then also they'll have a specials page for specials to go ahead and use, and they can add sub-pages, one for like art, one for Spanish, etc. So that's what it'll look like. I'm going to go ahead and show you now how to build a Google site, and I'm going to show you what my 1st graders will be doing coming up this week. So we're going to click on the new tab. And just like with any Google product, there's 20 different ways to get there, but I'm just going to go ahead and Google Sites. Google Sites. The first thing pops up is Google Sites. Go ahead and click that. And Google Sites recently updated, and so you want to click the new Google Sites right over here. New Google Sites. Okay. And if you've never created a Google site, this will be completely blank. But I'm going to go ahead and create a new one, so I'm going to create a new Google site. Okay. The first thing you want to do is you want to title your site. And looking at our sample and our format we're going to be using, we're going to be titling First Name, Last Name, KSE Portfolio. So mine's going to be Megan Roper, KSE Portfolio. Beautiful, that's a big word. And the second thing that we're going to go ahead and do in 1st grade is we're going to be adding 2 pages. We're going to start by adding a 1st grade page. 1st grade, done. And then we're going to add a specials page. And this is a specials page that they'll use all their 6 years here. And you guys can go ahead and decide how you guys, as a specials team, are going to break that up and use that. The next step we're going to do is we're going to go over to the 1st grade page, and we need to add our sub-pages. So our pages within our page. And we're going to add this more button. I'm going to add sub-page, and we're adding 4. The first one's going to be language arts. And I'll repeat this process for all 4 content areas. Math. And I'll keep doing that till I have a science and social studies one as well. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to have my 1st graders do after they have all 4 of their sub-pages and their 1st grade and specials page is they're going to go ahead and share it with me. So just like any other Google thing, share with me. They're going to type in my name. I'm going to add it to my teacher, Allie Rickards. Send that to her. Done. So now it's shared with my teacher. The other big thing, you see this big blue publish button? We're not going to go, don't hit that. That's going to make it public. We're just going to keep using it as a draft, if you want to think of it that way. So there you go. That's our format that we're going to be using. And I'll go ahead and share the link to this sample format page so you can reference it to see the content areas and what pages you need. If I go to my home page, you'll notice that it just says your title page. And on our format one, I titled it First Name, Last Name. You could also say all about me. This is really the kind of catch-all for the other things, and then to tell them to have them write about what their portfolio is or add things they're doing outside of school. So everyone's going to be using this format. The only caveat is fifth grade. They started portfolios last year, and we really want to honor that and all the work that they put into it. And we don't want to have them delete things or recreate something. So they're going to be using their same portfolios from last year. But all the other students, we're going to be using this format. And it just makes it really organized, and then it makes it simple for when they want to look back on other year's work. So there you go. If you need more help, you can always ask us. There's also lots of great tutorials and videos out there on how to use Google Sites. But so just to recap, Innovation's goal is all K5 KSE students will have an ePortfolio by second quarter. And then now you have our format and a little how-to. Yeah. Thanks for watching.